Welcome back to your weekly market report. Tyler, it's good to be here.
Great to be here.
You know, they call us the Jim Cramer of the Star Wars financial news. That's a direct
I
quote
do?
by the Wall Street Journal, believe it or not. I'm going to have a
Hmm.
screenshot right here of it. No, it's not made by ChatGPT. Why would you say that? That's so rude of you to question my credentials. Um, in all seriousness, though, welcome back to the show. Thank you for joining us. This is where we kind of talk about Star Wars Unlimited news about the market or any of the financial stuff, which is just kind of a niche target that we like to talk about. So, as always, we'll start off with the price rises and falls. One interesting rise this week, which makes a lot of sense, and I'm kind of surprised this card didn't see play until now. Legacy Run, it's up about 60% to about $6 a piece. Why? It's really doing well in both the Grand Admiral Thrawn, the when defeated deck that doubles that damage, and Emperor Palpatine Yellow is using it to decent effect. And you know what other deck, Tyler, that I just remembered also uses it?
Mhm.
Flip Palp Yellow or Flip Palp because it's a yellow neutral.
Yeah, it does. I guess not as prevalent because there's like it's usually prevalent in things that take advantage, like can like automatically defeat it or
Yeah.
like take advantage of the when defeated. But yeah, that does work in that too.
And then price falls. This is just sad. Pretty much everything fell this week, about 10 to 20%. Just seems like people are not all that excited for Secrets of Power. But I listen. This is not the show where we talk about spoilers. We got some really cool spoilers this week and last week.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah.
Almost to the point that I was maybe a 5 out of 10 on the excitement. I'm like legitimately like a 7 out of 10 excited to get these cards in my hand, and I think a lot of them are going to be broken. And I have a take that some people don't agree with. I think a lot of this set is going to get suspended. Not a lot of it, but more cards than we've ever seen are going to be suspended in the next year or so. I could be wrong
Mm.
though. Power creep
Yeah.
is a real thing
Be
in
interesting.
TCGs. Yeah, I can't wait to see.
Yeah.
And it's going to be really fun to be able to use these cards. And once again, we talk about this all the time. Like rotation in March is really going to be what makes or breaks. It's curious. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
But we listened to your comments about Under the Twin Suns this week. You guys seem to like conspiracy theories. So for our main topic today, because there's not a lot of interesting stuff in Star Wars Unlimited news specifically for the market, the intro battle to Hoth we do want to talk about next week. I just want to see what the market does because it just did come out and there's not a lot of sales right now. And there's a couple cards that we think actually might have a relevancy in the meta. Not sure how much, but or at the very least collectible. But yeah. But here's my main topic for the week, Tyler. I think I've brought this up on the show before. As we all know, GameStop is a dying company. So as always, they're doing a new gimmick. These are the GameStop Power Packs. I will have pictures and screenshots up above on the screen. But basically, you spend it's a 25, 50, 75, 100, 500, or $1,000 spin, and you can get between X and Z of your money back, where X is 50% and Z is 200%. So you could double or half your money. So, why am I bringing this up? Because, dude, this has been one of my new guilty things to watch on my second monitor after work. I've been watching like 3 or 4 YouTubers that I know for a 100% fact are not having the odds boosted by GameStop, are not being paid by GameStop, and are doing this out of their own wallets. What am I talking about? Every single one of the ones that I watch, not every pack returns. But if you do more than 5 packs, you always have a positive return. So it's very interesting. Like I watched one dude do, I think it was like $1,200 of spins last night, and he got 2,300 in product. And but Cole, then you have to sell it. No. Let me put you on game, King. If you hit the big cards, PSA does not want to send you the cards. And maybe I didn't explain this. I'm sorry. I know I'm just jumping all over the place. When you spin the card that comes up, when you spin the pack, when the card comes out of the pack, there is a physical, real card that is that card in the PSA vault that GameStop owns and will send to you or will buy back for either credit or cash. Okay, I explained that part. Where was I going with this? You can either then get the card yourself or you can sell it back. Also, you can do what's called vaulting, where you just keep the card in your account and GameStop will not send it to you, but they will hold it for you. and GameStop or PSA can then make an offer on the card for you. This dude was going to hold one of the cards, and then he received a $1,200 offer the next day from GameStop because they did not want to give the card away. They wanted to put it back in the prize rotation pool. And the cool thing about how these packs work is as the cards are picked out, the packs know this. So they've actually remember when GameStop invested $400 million in NFTs last year? Yeah, this is where that money went. Sorry, I've been ranting for about 5.5 minutes now, Tyler. Please go ahead if you have any input on any of the things I've said. As you know, I'm a degenerate gambler.
Yeah, I mean, aren't we all these days? It's really funny. It's like it's basically NFTs for TCG cards, and it's it's really funny. I'm like looking at it. It's like it reminds me of those if you go to like Target or Walmart in the card section, like oh they're all out of like Pokemon packs or Magic packs, but they have these super boosted power pack bundle where it's like this obviously third party box
Yeah.
just packs thrown into cardboard, not even taken care of. That's what it reminds me of, and it's funny. It's definitely a trap. It's
Oh yeah.
definitely just a last ditch effort of like we're not getting money for the actual thing that we should be selling as a video game store, so let's try to do
Wait,
something
they're a video game
else.
store? I thought they sold Funko Pops and trading card games. What?
Oh, I thought they only sold plushies. My bad.
I saw sweaters one time.
I have a shirt from there, I think. Sorry, mention.
What the hell happened to GameStop?
They're basically just a thrift store at this point.
At this, I swear to God. Um. Okay. What is our point of bringing this up? Listen, I know this is tempting. I'm a man who bets every free DraftKings bet I get. I'm a man who will always choose the gamble. Here's my fear. I don't know what our age demographic is for our viewers. I should probably look into this and figure it out. I'm a Either way, my point is, listen, I love gambling too. I'm tempted to spin some of these packs. Don't do it. I just feel like, because now these videos are getting thousands and thousands of views, GameStop is getting the exposure they want, and then they're going to crank the odds down, I think.
Yeah. I mean the whole buyback system just screams that. Like the whole idea of like, well, you got that? Actually, we want that back. We'll pay you back.
Mm-hmm.
We'll sell it for more actually. Classic GameStop strategy. We'll offer you 1,200, but we'll actually sell it again for like 2,500.
Yeah, absolutely. The other thing that's interesting is it almost feels like I'm not going to get into that theory. That's another theory for another day. But either way, our warning is don't do these. However, if you're gonna, let us know how it goes below. No, but don't do it. But don't do it.
Wish you best
Yeah.
of luck if you do it.
But if you do, just DM me and let me know how it goes.
We do not condone gambling, but if you were to take part,
Now, if you were to
good
make
luck.
these decisions on your own accord as grown individuals, I don't know. The other weird thing is it doesn't require like an age, which I understand it's not technically gambling, but it's weird to me that a quasi gambling site. Because for those of you who are pure people who are not degenerates like myself, any sports betting app, any casino app, any way you can gamble on your phone, trust me, I have many ways of doing it, requires a actual ID, like a government issue ID. That's just another weird thing to me, because like, but then I guess we can get into the debate of like CS:GO skin gambling, and that's just a whole
Yeah,
video we could do for hours. I don't know.
yeah.
Either way,
It's an interesting world we live
yeah.
in.
That's not what this podcast is about. This podcast is
Yeah,
about shiny cardboard. So what shiny cardboard
yeah.
should you buy this week? I'm glad you asked. So I've picked out one card as always for every set except for shadows because of a spoiler we got this morning. So for Spark, I'm saying it again. Emperor's Royal Guard is only 30 cents, and if you're gonna play any color green villainy official decks, this is an auto include because it's an auto sentinel at a 3/4, which is just really decent for a 3-drop, especially if you're playing Palpatine.
Yeah.
Wrecker, is my Shadows pick because, dude, it's $1.50, and this is like an aggro bomb. And after some of the spoilers we got this week, Tyler, I really think aggro is coming back in a big way,
Oh, definitely.
which is also why I added the second pickup. I bought 3 of these this morning. Poe is my other pick for the week because he's about $15 right now. The Nemec, was it Nemec's plan? Nemec's, I'll put it up, but Nemec, it's an upgrade that costs 1. It gives you a +1/+1. It makes the unit a rebel, and when defeated, you do 1 damage to an enemy to each enemy base for each rebel unit you control, which is insane for Sabine,
Yeah.
or what I'm probably going to play, Leia Red.
Yeah, that was my immediate thought too.
Yeah. So I picked the
There was
3 of those
another,
up.
yeah, there was the other spoiler. Oh, let me. It was the other one that was. I think it was. I think it was Saw Gerrera's ship, which it was like on attack with another red unit.
Ooh.
So
I didn't see that one.
yeah, if you lay ability to attack with Saw
Oh,
Gerrera
that's crazy.
thing, you attack. You can attack with another unit using Saw Gerrera's ability, and then you still get the other attack ability
Tyler,
from Leia's ability. So it's yeah.
you know how you can chain it
If you
one
rebel
more
assault,
time? Do you know how you can
yeah.
chain it one more time? If you use fucking Fleet Lieutenant into Leia.
Well, yeah.
You
So
get 4
okay, so
attacks at one.
if Leia's on the board, you can either Fleet Lieutenant or honestly the better one is probably Rebel Assault.
Because it gives the
The
+1.
Rebel
Yeah,
Assault
yeah, yeah.
with Leia, Rebel Assault with Leia, you attack in, you get to attack attack another unit, and you get the other unit from Rebel Assault, and then you get to attack with Saw Gerrera, you get to attack another.
It's gonna be
Oh no,
combos are coming to
oh no,
SWU. Like we have never seen
oh
combos
no!
like this. It's gonna get crazy.
Can't wait for 6 rebels to swing at me in one turn. And I'm just like, oh well, sick. See ya.
Eh, that is a fear. All right, so for Twilight, I picked Satine again because I still want to try Double Blue Mill. I really do think it's going to be a potential with all the big butt official units.
Mhm.
And then for my JTL pick, I figure if we're getting all of these cool cards that like do additional things, for example, I know I keep going to it, the Vutin Paula, um, that's the big one. That's the affinity. The what's the blue ship? Was it Vigil that does 1 damage less to everybody? There's all these like cool magic, almost enchantment abilities, is what I'm gonna call them. I went with Starhawk because that is another one of those cool games. Listen, if aggro sputters out, games are gonna go really long with control, so that's why I also picked it up.
Mhm.
And then for Legend of the Force, Revan Saber, it's $1.80. It's really, really good on any Sith, and we're getting the Sith Triumvirate, and I think Sith are coming back in a big way next set.
Very big.
How about you, Tyler?
Revan Blue list looks that Revan Blue list looks really fun.
Ooh, I
Once
can't
you
wait.
guys put it
Always 2 is so good.
update one. Yeah. Okay, I got a few. I got a handful of stuff. Start with some of the like the bit weirder ones. I guess we're already on the topic of it. The first ones is always two. Sitting at $2.40. Ironically,
Mm-hmm.
$2 for always two. But yeah, mainly just because I've been seeing a lot of like videos pop up about that Revan Blue list with the upgrades from Secret Power, and it looks really, really fun and honestly really strong. So it's
Never thought
interesting.
I'd say
It's a really
that.
fun one. Yeah, I know. The next one I have is a very weird one. I don't even know if anyone will know this card. It's Second Chance from Shadows of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
4 cost double blue
Uh-huh. I
upgrade.
know the one you're talking about, the one with Boba crawling out of the sand pit. Yeah. I've seen Steve
That's it.
use it exactly 1 time in my entire career of playing Star Wars Unlimited.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. Maybe slightly biased because I have 2 hyperspace versions of it, unfortunately.
I want it to go up. Make it
Um,
pump. Make it pump.
yeah,
Make it pump.
but it's an interesting card, and I think with the Nahus, not Nahus, what's her
Lana
name?
Sue.
Yep, that's it. The her leader makes this card really interesting, especially in double
Ooh, because it
blue.
would
Like
cost
it's
3.
cheaper.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cheaper, and you can bring it back from the discard pile along with the unit that died over and over again.
Interesting.
Which is an interesting little combo I
That
thought
is
of.
cool.
And then on the same topic, size matters not from Legends of the Force that's sitting at a quarter, and also just kind of you can boost it. It reads really weird, but if you put it on a Force unit, it costs 1 less, and if you use it with That leader, it will only cost one. And it basically boosts everything up to a 5/5,
Ooh.
which is pretty interesting. Could be interesting to see that. Moving on to my favorite ones is we got a little card spoil, a little leader, a very little. His name is Jabba. Um,
He do be a thick boy.
I'm very happy. You do be thick. I'm very happy that he has a certain connection to a certain card. But one of those main ones is Malakili from the Legends of the Force. First creature you play costs one less, and every creature, if a creature unit would deal damage to a friendly unit, prevent it. Basically, that ties in directly. It's only 20 cents. That's pretty good. Ties in directly to Jabba's Rancor, which is another card I have on here. Just such a fun one, and it ties perfectly into the new Jabba leader when it deals 3 damage to a friendly unit. So it's perfectly there, and it's literally only 5 cents. So
Yeah,
it's
I
a
was gonna
pretty
say
good
I think
card.
that's an uncommon, right?
Yeah, when I play it in my current Jabba Yellow from Shadows list, it's pretty much like an instant like I have to deal with that or I'm gonna die on a card. So I think for 5 cents, that's kind of a steal.
True.
For a card that big of an issue to deal with immediately. Yeah, those are all the ones I have for today.
Those are great. Let us know below if you're. Yeah, no pack battle this week. Tyler and I were unable to make it to
Yeah.
locals this week. It's been a rough work week for the two of us, but we wanted to get this video out to you guys. So let us know below if you open power packs. Don't do it, but if you do, let us know. But in all seriousness, thank you guys for tuning in. Let us know if you're excited for Secrets of Power. And next week we'll talk about Intro Battle to Hoth, and we'll get into some more information about some speculation. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you.
See you guys. Bye.